Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. So today we've got another replay analysis. For any of you who are interested in having this done, I do it for free completely. Just go down below. You can find a link to my Discord where you will find instructions of how to send me your games and we'll get them up. So this one in particular is for Rex Green, who is at this time Plat 2, and this is a 2v2 game. So let's check it out. Okay, this is one thing I used to do a lot, and I caught a lot of flack from my old coach about it. I personally now would say to go for one of the boosts, or cheat, but I don't personally like to recommend cheating. So I would say go for one of the corner boosts on kickoff. Here, I wouldn't commit so hard on no boost. You could have gotten more boost and then I wouldn't be quite so upset about committing, but yeah, with no boost, that's something that could easily be capitalized on by the other team. So here I heard two jumps. What I would recommend at this ball height is you hold the first jump and then dodge into the ball and you'll get a lot more power. You may have to rearrange the way that you actually jump in like where you are on the ball. So you may not normally do this. You may normally do what I'm talking about and you were just afraid it was going to get over you, but with boost and holding A, you would have got there. So confidence, you know. Normally I would say not to go for something like this because of the fact that someone's on the back wall, but then again, you know, it is a little bit lower and he's not necessarily guaranteed to hit it. So the aerial itself though is two jumps and a boost, which I personally, every time this happens, I point it out to everybody. I have a fast aerial tutorial I suggest you check out, but basically, quick TLDR, hold boost the whole time, jump, tilt back, let go of the stick, jump again, and then steer in the air. Whole time you're holding boost. It's significantly faster. It gets you more momentum, so you actually get up to that ball very quickly. It's a little unfortunate. Hard to see that coming. Overall, your positioning isn't horrible. You do well to recognize the opportunity there and crash in on net for it. So good job there. I don't mind that you challenged here. I would just say work on awareness of opponents. So like pay attention to how his car is facing and how that relates to the ball and what he might be able to do with the ball because of the way he's facing. So like in this case, he can very easily put it past your side because of the way he's facing. So you wouldn't want to challenge the way you did. You'd want to jump more to the left. Alright, it just kind of stuck out to me through that whole time that you didn't move at all as far as flipping. During that whole time you were moving, you didn't flip for speed at all. And I would say one thing you really want to work on early is keeping up as much momentum as you can and being supersonic pretty much as much of the time as you can. That's basically the end goal, is to be supersonic all the time. So that, if you flip more, you save boost as well. You don't have to worry about collecting it quite as much. Your boost count has been pretty low for most of this game, and if you flipped around more, you would be faster and have more boost. So yeah, just a tip there. It's a good power shot though. Well done. Let's watch that kickoff again. Got the idea down, but right here you should be starting to boost again. So like basically as soon as you're facing forward again, you want to be boosting again, and you want to use pretty much all of this boost to get to the ball, because he just contacted the ball right now and you're still pretty far away from it. And yes, you do have a lot more boost than him, but they score because they won it so hard. So the part before the flip was good, the boosting, and you stopped boosting when you flipped, but you didn't start boosting again. So I would recommend working on that as well. Decent little half flip to collect the boost there. Unfortunate your teammate went to the side you were on. Got a little tangled up. Interesting. I would say you're definitely struggling to read how things are going to play out. So one major thing I want to recommend to you is to take your focus off the ball more often and focus on the things around that might affect the ball. Like what is happening with opponents and teammates and whatever, and what that might do to the ball. And start to think about that and try to be one step ahead and be where the ball is gonna be instead of where it is right now. You get what I mean? Here's a good example. Let me back up just a little more so you can see it. So you have 36 boost. There's a slight potential for an opportunity, and you use almost all of it. When if you had flipped, you'd be at roughly the same speed, but with 36 boost instead of 12. So just an example of a time you could use a flip instead of just boosting. Overall, your rotation has been good. You haven't really interfered with your teammate too much. But again, here, there's no sense of urgency in getting back. You're just driving. You did flip once. That's good. But you didn't really... Immediately, as soon as you're rotating out, you want to be getting up to supersonic, figuring out your boost needs, and getting back into defense. A good clear. There, again, just paying attention to teammates, and not only paying attention to them, but trusting them. Your teammate has something in mind here, and you don't want to go diving in and take that away. He had a lot of space and opportunity to dribble, so there is a little different. That one I can excuse. Alright, so for this kickoff, you're not flipping until the very end to hit the ball, and you're stopping before you get there. So what I recommend, you don't turn in for this first boost. You just make a slight adjustment towards the ball, dodge directly at the boost pad, and then dodge to the right from this particular side. You would dodge to the right. From the other side, you would dodge to the left across the center of the ball, so that you basically get a stronger kickoff and you're more likely to win it. Obviously, you're boosting whenever you're not flipping in that situation that I just gave, and then you're also boosting while you side flip through the ball. Here, I'm not sure if you play with sound or whatever, but you can hear an opponent jump just right there, and you still just wait, and then you still go. So awareness of opponents and such, I recommend, trying to focus on. That's quite the pinch. It's unfortunate, I guess. You probably could have got back to that if you had given it a lot of effort. Flips and such. I appreciate the confident attempt. I will say that much. I said that in my last video. You learn more from confidently trying and failing than from hesitating, trying weird and failing. So you'll learn more from that, as time goes on. I very highly advise against this demo chase, bump chase, whatever. The opponent has the ball in your corner. You want to be getting back. That, so yeah. So you probably could have spared time grabbing a couple more boost pads because it would have helped you go faster, but it was the end of the game, so it's not a tragic thing. So overarching, biggest things to work on is improving your speed of play. The way you're going to improve your speed of play is continuing to focus on picking up small boost pads, which you do very well. You very rarely go for full boost pads, so that is good. But you're not boosting enough and you're not flipping enough. Like, your off the ball movement doesn't have a sense of urgency to it. You want to be thinking about where you need to be and getting there as soon as you possibly can. It's just play with urgency, and that'll help you to play faster. And then on top of that, basically whenever you came in contact with the ball or near the ball or anything else, to me, I feel like you're not comfortable with controlling the ball, with doing things with the ball or whatever. So I would recommend getting familiar with that, getting into free play and just playing around, getting familiar with how the ball bounces, getting familiar with, everything really, and just, start to focus, especially in Plat, on dribbling, because I think dribbling will help you a lot there. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out a ton, and I can see a replay from you in a month or whatever and see some improvement and give you some more things to work on. I appreciate, by the way, all of the kind words in your email. Thank you very much for that. As for the rest of you, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.